Hi Aquarius, and welcome to your Venus Love Tarot reading. This reading is for those of you that have your Sun in Aquarius or your Venus in Aquarius. Venus is moving into Scorpio on October 8th, and she will remain there until October 31st. And Aquarius, this is a time of intense emotions, a lot of passion. It's also transformational energy. The first 8 readings were very spicy and zesty, playful, flirty, and fun. And Sagittarius and Capricorn have been a different type of vibe. So let's see if that, what's coming through for you guys, how Scorpio or Venus moving through Scorpio is going to impact your love life. Now, we did have a card jump, so you guys have a little bonus, Aquarius. Let's see what's coming out here. I'm very curious just because of like how the readings took a sharp turn at Sagittarius. All right, so love yourself is the primary overall energy. And you know what, Aquarius? I'm not surprised to see that in the sense that Scorpio is transformational. It is the phoenix rising from the ashes, shedding an old version of yourself. And that's very painful and challenging to do, right? But it's shedding that old version of yourself so that you can rise and elevate into a different version of who you are. Some of you have been in this process, all right, with love yourself being the first energy coming out. And now, you know, as Venus is moving through Scorpio, it's like the completion of that cycle. You really knowing your worth and your value, what you bring to a relationship. And this could be even if you are committed, this could be if you're just dating, this could be if you're completely single. Some part of your life lessons recently has to do with you getting into a much better place of self-love, self-worth, and self-value. And now Venus moving through Scorpio is the completion of that cycle, Aquarius. Mutual attraction. And karmic lessons. So you, my friends, have been working on a lot of energy, Aquarius, whether, again, you are single, dating, or in a committed relationship. You are, this to me is talking about you personally and the cycle that you're on, not so much like your interpersonal loves and romances. It may, you know, we'll get more cards going, but Aquarius, it's spirit really wants to bring your attention to this and say you've been working on a lot of heavy stuff. You've been balancing a lot of karmic energy, and this could be karmic energy all the way from previous lifetime. All right. Right now the sun is in Libra, which is the 7th house being of relationships. Also, Libra is represented by the Justice card in the tarot. So that's karma. That's the balancing of karma, Aquarius. And now as Venus moves through Scorpio, it's like this, all this energy you've been working on and these life lessons you've been learning, you are coming to the end of that. And all of this, seriously, as much as it sucked and everything you've been through, Aquarius, is a preparation for this type of love, mutual attraction, where you and your partner are equal energetically, and that means emotionally, mentally, your vibrations, you guys are on point with each other. It's not a big distortion. It's we're equally putting energy and effort into a connection. And no, not every connection is always 50-50 at all times, but this, Aquarius, is where you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you bring to a relationship, and despite your emotional attachment to somebody, you're like, it doesn't matter. You meet me here, you're equal to me, we're balanced, or I can't participate in this. I'm really feeling that justice energy. So I'll be curious to see if it shows up in your tarot cards. And you know, in the Libra of the 7th house, the relationships, you've like been getting prepared for something pretty special here, Aquarius. And those of you in committed relationships, this could be the cycle in which your relationship has been going through. All right, so let's see what this was. Compromise. This is just another confirmation of this energy where it's balanced, it's equal, we're both in this together. It's not one person giving more and another person just taking and taking. So Aquarius, let's pull some tarot and see what comes out. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. Look at that. Eight of Pentacles is all about learning and growing, right? And here you are. You guys have done it. Aquarius, you guys have been working through a lot of heavy energy and life lessons, but it's only made you stronger and wiser, and your consciousness is expanding, and it's a beautiful thing that's happening, like the transformation of you. But you know, I get it, like the process of it's no fun. Been there, done that. Now we have the Devil coming out. This could involve a Capricorn, but this to me is just talking about the intensity. Next is the Four of Swords, and this is recovery, renewal, relaxation, healing. And lastly, the Three of Swords, and that's what we're healing from, Aquarius, is sadness, heartache, heartbreak, feeling stabbed in the back, fighting, misunderstandings, arguments. Wow, deep, deep, Aquarius. So again, Spirit is more talking about the journey that you've been on rather than what's specifically taking place in October, you know, in regards to love and romance. Like, are you going on dates? Are you meeting a new person? You know, it's not really, the reading isn't really talking about that. It's talking about like what you've been through and how much you've grown. And with the Devil there, Aquarius, this has been some intense stuff that some of you have been through, like really intense stuff. And, you know, maybe at times you thought it would break you. I mean, with this card, Love Yourself being there first, some of you, like a relationship really just left you completely gutted, like hollowed from the inside out. And maybe over the course of this year, or maybe even longer for some of you, you've really been working hard on trying to heal, mend, understand, and move on and move forward. And now, Aquarius, the time has come, okay? You are gonna come into that understanding. Hear it, hear it. Spirit is bringing in the healing right here in this Four of Swords, and what's being healed is this Three of Swords energy, and that's right under karmic lessons, Aquarius. So, you know, karma is really hard to judge, you know, because you don't know, is it coming to you from this life? Is it coming to you from a previous life? And even deeper than that, karma is not a punishment, even if it's negative things. It's just all energy. And what returns to us that feels negative and challenging, ultimately it grows us and reshapes us, and we learn and we become so much wiser and understanding and more empathetic and sensitive. And you know, when positive energy is returning to us, we feel elevated, we feel renewed, restored, happy, connected to the universe. So Aquarius, it's kind of like a combination of both of those things coming into your world, just a healing, restoration to the mental body, the emotional body, as well as the spiritual body. And you're wrapping up a long cycle that you've been working through. And the sadness, the Three of Swords, like that's dissipating, that is going away. Thank goodness, because that's heavy. Because look at this, Eight of Pentacles, Aquarius, you have learned so much. You even if you didn't want to, I get it, but at a soul level, you would be so proud of yourself. You made the right choice even when you thought you made the wrong choice, okay? You made the right choices for you, and you're going to really start coming into that understanding. And man, I'm telling you, it's like Spirit is cleaning you up and polishing you and making you all shiny and brand new, because there's love for Aquarius coming in. It's beautiful, beautiful love right there with that mutual attraction card. So let's oh, I was like, I did need this deck. Let's pull some cards from this deck and see what comes out. Well, intense bonding and spiritually gifted was trying to jump. So Aquarius, this new romance in your life could be somebody who is very spiritually based, okay? Talented in that aspect. So those of you in committed relationships, that could be an indication that your connection is going to take on a much more spiritually based form and expression moving forward, because within the relationship itself, you guys have really gone through a lot, completed a lot of energy, and it's time for like to be on the upswing of things. Twin flame kundalini. Yeah, see? Committed. This is the look at that. This is a beautiful healing of the relationship and all the challenges, everything you've been through. Like you could never achieve this together if you hadn't been through all that. Like it's only made you guys stronger and closer. Those of you single, I feel this is what you've been getting prepared for, like all those bad relationships, the ones that didn't work out, the loves of your lives, that I'll be with you forever, it didn't play out. You never had this. Whatever is coming to you, Aquarius, you didn't have that before. And it's just gonna be such a different type of experience. Look at this, repeating signs. And last out, yeah, because look at connection mistaken as twin flame, Aquarius. Some of you that have been, and look at what would be very next, settling and self-worth. Some of you, there is somebody like maybe that you've been pursuing, or again, somebody really hurt you and you like, you know, we're meant to be, we're going to get back together, all these things. And now, because Venus is moving into Scorpio and it's putting you on that final phase of this big cycle you've been working on, you're recognizing that somebody you thought you wanted or you were meant to be with, you're like, oh no, that will never fit on me. You're getting too many signs and synchronicities about somebody else, or that you are supposed to be with a new person, like there's a new romance coming into your life. So Aquarius, those of you who have really been struggling to move on from an ex, or a relationship, or the damage and heartache and pain that was put within you because of a relationship, the time has come in October where, you know, Spirit's going all the way down to the depth of you and pulling everything up that must go, that you've worked through, that you've cleared, and you're just going to feel so much lighter and free and excited once again. And there's beautiful love showing up for you guys. This is a general reading, so maybe it's October, maybe it's November, maybe it's December. All I can tell you, Aquarius, is that, you know, those of you who've really been in this struggle this year, especially in regards to love and romance, you're coming to the end of that. There's a lot of karma there, a lot of life lessons to be learned, and you've done it. You've completed it. You've cleared it. And now it's like the healing, the balancing, the polishing, getting you all shiny and new for this new romance that is coming into your reality. And then obviously those of you in committed relationships, you know, you guys are going to the next level, and you're going to realize how strong your love and union is by the fact that you guys are able to overcome so much that you've been through. So let's pull 2 final cards, Aquarius. Soul searching and blame. Yeah. Coming to the end of all of that, which is leading you to a magical moment, brand new, okay? Could be somebody reconnecting with, but it's not it would not be that the ex or the person that you were like, no, I know we'll get back together, or I hope we get back. It's not that person. I'm not saying you and that person will never be, Aquarius, but what Spirit's bringing my attention to is new romance for you. And it could be somebody that you've known, or it could be brand new. All I could say is it's not that person that you really thought was supposed to be your one. And this isn't like a news flash or a shock to you. I feel like in that situation, you've been broken up, you've been disconnected for a while, okay? It's like you've just had hope that you would work things out, or you've really been in this struggle to heal what's happened. If you don't want them back, just what they did to you and what they put you through, and you might have said to yourself, I will never love again, screw romance, all of those things. And now your mind is changing because you're shedding a version of yourself, the phoenix rising from the ashes. And Aquarius, you are going to fall in love again, hard and strong, right here in this magic moment. And you're just coming to the end of all this energy that you've been working through in regards to love and romance. And it's been challenging and murky and hard and painful and difficult, especially with that 3 of Swords. But you've done it. You've overcome it. And There is a magic moment for you and a romance, Aquarius, that is just up ahead, okay? So those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.